What Source Communications does best is takes a problem that a company has, getting its data from point A to point B, and solving that problem. Whether it's with cable, whether it's with metal, whatever it needs to get your data from point A to point B safely and quickly. That's what we specialize in.
I like to say we literally support your point of sale system. We're providing the metal parts that hold it up, as well as the cables that make it run.
I think Source stands out from the competition also because we offer a full package, a full solution.
Instead of hiring multiple companies to do a project, you can come to Source Communications and get the project done with one point of contact. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, it's done right.
Anything to connect pieces of equipment in a retail or an office environment.
Source can not only install your voice data, sound, and security cabling, but we're also trained in installing your equipment. So if you need your monitors mounted, you need your cash drawer installed, you need your processors installed, you need your server room installed. We can install not only just the cabling that runs it, but also the equipment.
Source Communications does have a national footprint.
We have customers all over the country. We do installations in some of the strangest places like airports. In working in large retail chains, we're providing consistency from one store to the next. We believe anything that we can do to increase the time a customer spends in your store, like providing good sound, is really advantageous. The more your customers in the store, the more they're going to spend in your store. The more they enjoy the shopping experience, the more they're going to come back to your store. Why chase them out of your store with bad music? Some of the things that Source Communications also does in the installation department, it goes in and cleans up other people's messes. And we call that spaghetti corditis. Spaghetti corditis is basically mismanagement of cables within your computer network. And what we try to do is go in and organize those cables to put them in an understandable way.
Kind of rebundling cables and making sure all the data ports are labeled correctly on both sides that we're mapping testing.
Having an organized cable saves your IT department time in troubleshooting, and in turn saves your business money.
Source invests a lot of time and energy, a lot of resources in training.
We've already been here for 25 years. And so you can trust us and you can trust our work because we stand behind it, and we have technicians who have worked for us for 10 plus years who know what they're doing better than anybody else out there.
Source Communications got started in 1987. I was working for another company and they were having some financial trouble, and my paychecks bounced and my Christmas bonus bounced. So a couple weeks later I was no longer working for that company, and I got a call at home from one of my better customers. She asked me to come and visit her, and I said, why? And she said, well, because I wasn't doing anything and there's no reason I shouldn't come and visit her. So I walked into her office, and once I walked into her office, she handed me a purchase order. Top of the purchase order was blank. There was no name at it. She said, I'd like you to get this product for me. And I said, wow, I don't have any clue what to put at the top of this purchase order, and I really wasn't even sure what she was asking of me. But she turned to me and said, look, anything I've ever asked you for, you are the perfect source. And so I wrote down Source Communications.
Source Communications is very innovative in the way that they are able to respond to customers' needs. We may not know exactly or have exactly what you need, but we're going to sit down with you and find out what it is. We have in-house draftsmen that will go ahead and draw up the solution.
With our in-house design and engineering staff, we can design, prototype, and go to production on anything that's needed at the Checkout Solutions line.
A wireless cash card was another product that we made because a customer came to us with an idea, and then we ended up making the best solution out there.
A very innovative solution to being able to have a mobile point of sale.
He actually went out, designed the brake system, designed the handle system, designed what power requirements are going to be in this.
They are wireless. You're able to move them to any point in a store. They have a UPS battery backup system in them. They'll go through and make it in any shape, color, and to fit any of the different point of sale equipment.
They're really useful for seasonal. I always see them in one of our local stores here on Valentine's Day. They just bring all the flowers and all the chocolates and all the balloons right up to the front of the store so that boyfriend who forgot it was Valentine's Day can run into the store in 2 seconds and buy chocolates and flowers for his girlfriend. And so you can move it wherever you want. It's battery powered, and you can put it outside, you can put it inside, and it works just like a normal cash register.
Our product line of Checkout Solutions is actually an incredibly large one. We started out with our Understand, which holds the credit card readers. The owner of the company, Jeff Ditches, was at a grocery store and actually was using a credit card reader and cut his hand on the stand. And he thought, that's dangerous, I could design something better. And actually, with a napkin and a pencil, he designed something better and actually was able to sell that product to a local retailer, and they loved it. And that was the first Understand.
One of the unique features about the Understand is we use a constant friction hinge, so it'll stay in whatever position you tilt it in. Similar to what you might have on a copy machine or a laptop. When you open it up and it stays in one position, that's how our Understand works. It stays where you started out at. When you decide to move it, then you move it to that position, it'll stay in that position. You can even sign on it, and it'll stay in that position. It's all metal. It's got the most tilting range, the most swiveling range.
They have locking solutions on them as well for security.
And the Understand is actually very easily adaptable to new or different credit card readers.
One of the problems at a grocery store is there's never enough room on the counter.
The modular pull system will allow the end user to free up a lot of counter space.
There are a lot of pull manufacturers. There are none quite like this that are as versatile as ours.
Because they're a square pole design where you can mount on all four sides of that pole.
Typical round pole's going to have one point.
If you can dream it, you can build it kind of application.
Phones on it, you can put scanners on it, you can put monitors on it, keyboards on it. Pretty much whatever you want to put on it, we can design.
We can mount more product on our square pole than any round pole on the market today. One of the things we use on our pole is a constant friction hinge. The constant friction hinge allows us the flexibility of tilting. So we can tilt the monitor down, we can tilt the monitor up, it'll stay in the position you last leave it in. You mount those products on it and your pole is set up the way you want it to be.
Source Communications also has a cable assembly department that on the drop of a dime can create custom cables for our customers.
Many times in your computer room you might need a 2-foot cable, but the only thing available off the shelf is a 7-foot cable or a 10-foot cable. So what we do is make you exactly what you need, therefore you have less clutter in your computer room. And you're getting what you really need, a 2-foot cable.
We've been working with the iPad a lot of how to get the information from one piece of equipment to an iPad and back.
Our cable assembly department makes a huge variety of cables.
Whether it's patch cords, assemblies for elevators.
We also make fiber optic assemblies. We make assemblies that are used in flying the Predator drones. All different types of products, all different types of cable assemblies. We're truly a custom cable assembly shop.
You have some people here that have stuck around for a long time, and I think that speaks volumes.
Source Communications is a really good place to work. 80% of our power is coming from solar panels up on our roof.
We installed the solar modules just to kind of set an example that even a small company can do something really big to lower their impact on the environment.
Over the past 25 years, our business has continually grown, basically because we take good care of our customers. And when you take good care of your customers, they come back to you.
Our customers are our friends. We see them on a social basis. We enjoy our meetings with them. We enjoy talking to them. You know, customers walk in the door and get hugs from us, and it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's actually true.
You know, we don't have a customer service department. We are the customer service department. That's the only thing that's important at Source, is taking care of the customer and what they need.
Source Communications is a leader in that way, that we make sure that the end product that our customer gets is one that we can be proud of and stand behind. This last year has been a banner year again for us, so I think that Source Communications has nowhere to go but up.